Another week ended and a lot happening in the world of turn-based games. Let's see the top RPG news and releases of the last week, everything that happens between the 17th and the 23rd of October 2022. We got announcements, we got release dates, beta registrations, famous franchises revival and some good releases, so let's start. Let's start with Guns Undarkness, which will arrive even on console thanks to a successful Kickstarter campaign. The brand new game from Persona franchise composer Soji Meguro is an RPG that mixes turn-based and stealth mechanics. 2,000 backers pledged over $129,000, helping reach the stretch goal for a console version and even improved character models and motion capture. The turn-based Final Fantasy Tactics-inspired RPG Live by the Sword is ready to leave early access on the 28th of October 2022. The game from indie dev Labrador Studios was available in January 2021, and now with the upcoming full release will arrive the third chapter of the main story, the online multiplayer crossplay, and improve of live additions. USC CounterForce will open its door to a timed closed beta. Players can register for it from the 2nd to the 7th of November. USC CounterForce is a turn-based tactics game where players must deal with an alien menace, guiding a group of various class soldiers. Use covers, jump over obstacles, push things around the map, and do area of effect damage to defeat the swarm. I tried an early build and you can find the gameplay up on the right. Originally released in Japan on PlayStation 4 in 2020 and then ported on Switch and PC, The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie will finally arrive as an English release in 2023 on all platforms. It is considered the end of the Crossbell and Erebonia arcs and the precursors to Kuro no Kiseki. Oakenfold by Rutger van Dijk is a turn-based tactical game inspired by Into the Breach, where players can get advantages by using the Time Scrubber, a sort of undo feature that lets the players find the best solution possible to outsmart the enemies. Oakenfold now has a release date set for the 17th of November 2022 on Steam, and if you want, you can take a look at the gameplay up on the right. The top release of the week, the new chapter in the Mario and Rabbids series, Sparks of Hope, is available on Switch. Look like the game improved in every single way possible according to all the positive reviews. Players will guide again the unusual team composed of Mario, Luigi, Peach, Rabbid Peach and Rabbid Luigi across the different colorful worlds to save Sparks. One of the best JRPGs ever, and for sure one of the longest. Originally a PS exclusive, now finally available on PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS5 and Nintendo Switch, and even on Xbox Game Pass, with its Royal Edition, which includes a plethora of improvements and new content. If you like traditional roguelike or even classless RPGs, you can't miss Of Blades and Tales by indie dev Felix Local. An RPG set in an anthropomorphic world. As Rake, a fox adventurer, players must explore the open world, completing quests and finding relics and artifacts across the dungeons scattered all over the land. Available in early access on Steam. Up on the right you can find my gameplay. The The Shadow Government Simulator by Chupacabra Game Studios is a turn-based strategy game where players lead a secret society and do what a secret society usually does. Bribery, seduction, and intimidation are some of the key elements to fight rival societies. On Steam. The tactics RPG from indie dev Young Just Young was released a few days ago in early access, a turn-based tactics RPG with deck building mechanics where players move across grid-based maps, soldiers of different classes and skills, and progress through roguelite node maps, facing events and encounters. Available on Steam. Sea Horizon by 45 Studio is a roguelike RPG featuring explorations and turn-based card battles. During each run, players can explore freely the game world, taking care of their adventures that can be unlocked through various events and story progressions. Originally released on PC via Steam, the game is now available on Nintendo Switch too. A prologue to an interesting RPG with novel elements is now available and it's called Heads Will Roll Downfall by 1917 Studios. As medieval soldiers, players must engage in turn-based battles taking into consideration things like wounds, armor, fatigue, weapon type, and more in order to survive. Romance, a crafting system, and reputation system are things of Heads Will Roll Downfall too. Now on Steam. This video ends here. Let me know what you think about this news and releases in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao!